Hi everyone, here's your rubber band practice. So grab your rubber band, one for the parent and one for the student. Grab two rubber bands. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand and just dangle the rubber band in your right hand. And you're going to take your left hand kind of like this. So when violins and cellos play, we have these the natural curve of our fingers, whether it's the violin or the cello this way. So just let's all put our hands up this way. And keep that nice sort of candy cane shape there with our tunnel fingers. And we're going to gently put the rubber band over our first finger. This is our first finger. Make sure that this is your violin hand or your cello hand, and that the rubber band's in your bow hand. And you're going to place the rubber band between these two knuckles right here. Okay, and you don't need to pull it. You're just going to hold it so that it's just taut. But keep those fingers in a natural sort of round position as if you were playing the cello or the violin. And what you're going to do is do a very specific motion with your first finger, and it's going to go like this. And you're going to just have that feeling of the rubber band right there, and that you're pulling it back with your finger. And the tricky thing about this is that your whole hand wants to help you. Your hand wants to go like this, and your arm wants to go like this. So you want to resist anything moving from here and only from this knuckle right here. So I tell my students, once you get this motion back here, there'll be a little bit of a wrinkle in the skin, and that means that your finger has gone back beyond the other fingers. Okay. Another student of mine said, oh, well, if this is a candy cane, then when you do this motion, it's a double-headed candy cane. Oh, isn't that fun? Very tasty. So go ahead and practice this movement. It's very isolated. I call this an independent finger motion. So this is probably new for just about everybody in Suzuki strings. This is a new technique. Most of you have already had experience with doing violins, doing a low 2 and a high 2, that kind of thing, or even a 3 and a high 3. But I'm pretty much sure that no one's done this low one before. So it's very important that the technique is just so, because if you play with the low finger with the first finger, if you can extend that first finger back, then your other fingers remain in their spots. See how that works? So I'm only moving the first finger and the other fingers are intact. On the violin, I'm only moving this finger and the other fingers are still in their spots. If I do this or some other kind of weird thing, then everything's out of whack. So we want to keep everything in place. So let's do that together. Let's do a low, extend it back, rubber band finger, and then bring it forward into its regular position. Rubber band finger, and then to its regular position. Low one, regular one, low one, regular one. This is very, very difficult, challenging, but extremely important. Okay, have fun practicing rubber band finger.